Um, we're going to wait for them to read the scorecards. Right now, we're here real time. So I don't know who won yet. We're right now, it's April the 30th, 2016. Badou Jack versus Lucian Bute. In my opinion, Lucian Bute should lose this fight. Badou Jack should win. There's something, okay. Lucian Bute being 36 years old, I'm not going to say he's old because in this day and age, fighters are fighting into their 40s. And Lucian Bute hasn't had a career where he took severe beatings. Of course, he took a beating from Carl Froch, of course, when he got Cobra, and he took a beating from Labardo Andrade years back in the fight that he avenged. But let me read the punch stat numbers. Badou Jack, 703 punches thrown overall, 278 landed, 40%. Bute, 857 punches thrown, 154 more punches thrown than Badou Jack, but only 179 landed. So Badou Jack landed 101 more punches. When you look at the power shots, 557 for Lucian Bute, 300 jabs, 142 of the power punches landed, 217 of 348, 61% of Badou Jack's power punches landed. Badou Jack is he's a technically sound boxer. He takes his time. He doesn't take too many risks, and he goes out there as a champion and does what he's supposed to do. He just seems to be so calm and poised out there. That's just my opinion. And now, and now he's going to be going on to fight James DeGale in a unification fight. But the thing is, I feel that James DeGale, with the movement, would have to force Badou Jack out of his comfort zone and make him a come-forward fighter, and James DeGale can have the advantage of being able to, out-punch, or outwork Badou Jack, because Badou Jack does seem to be a little too conservative sometimes. But when it comes to the WBC #1 contender, who was in the audience, who was there tonight with Sky Sports, Callum Smith, UK Eddie Hearn fighter, I feel from what I've seen tonight that Callum Smith beats Badou Jack and beats James DeGale, even though Callum Smith doesn't have a solid resume. Yeah, he beat Christopher Rabras. Yeah, he beat Rocky Felding. But for what I'm seeing, he has the skills to give these guys some major issues. Now, when it comes to Lucian Bute, in my opinion, him signing with Al Heyman, you can't ask for much more, because Al Heyman got him 2 back-to-back title shots. He just didn't win. So he's been managed properly, and he does get big fights. Even when you look at the fight with Jean Pascal, but now it's where does he really go from here? He has a strong Canadian Romanian fan base that followed him all the way out to DC of all places. Let's listen to the cards. Look at this. Talk about technology being used the right way. They read the cards already? Punches, showing you Jack with such a huge effort. And remember, so you got James DeGale and Badou Jack in the ring at the same time. We're waiting to hear the scores. Like I said, Badou Jack should win. Next time they're in the ring together. And also, Lucian Bute's power just doesn't scare. It's not intimidating. And we know Badou Jack has been knocked out before and had that draw with Marco Antonio Parabon, who James DeGale beat. We await the official decision. I wonder what's taking him so long. There's Badou Jack's wife. Hope it's not no controversy. Again, the baby daughter Melania, born just a few weeks ago. Let's go to Jimmy Lennon Jr. Good, solid night of boxing overall, though, on PBC, on Fox, and right here on Showtime. Let's listen to the cards. After 12 rounds of action, we go to the scorecards. Judge at ringside
Steven Rados scores about 117 to 111 in favor of Badou Jack. Judges at ringside, Omar Mintoon Sr. and Glenn Crocker both score the bout. 114 to 114, even a draw. The decision is a majority draw.
That's Bute pissed, or at least he's acting like he's pissed.
Decision here in the nation's capital, really.
But a draw?
Well, that's a little shocking now. And the beat goes on.
He keeps his.
But because of the draw, Badou Jack does retain the title, which thankfully is the best you can say about that, Albert State.
Now, there was a big comeback by Lucian Bute, but the question is, could it have gotten him to a draw? Well, I mean, what can you want? Those 3 rounds, maybe one more.
I mean, Badou Jack did start to slow down in the later portion of the fight, and Lucian Bute started to get a little more aggressive, but
bullshit. It is what it is.
Your feeling is obviously that you won the fight.
Floyd's in the ring with him.
Ask Bute as well. You know what time it is.
He did have a couple of good rounds there at the end. He came on strong. Were you starting to tire?
A little bit, but his punch wasn't hurting me. One punch hurt me. The last round, the body shot. That left uppercut is sneaky. But I felt I won the fight. Maybe I lost in the last round, 8-4 maybe. I thought I won the fight.
Go ahead, Floyd. You got something?
I just want to, it's all about being fair. We know that Badou Jack clearly won the fight. Unanimous decision.
Well, he retains his title. So
we want to be treated fair. 117, 110, 117, 111. That was more like the score from all 3 judges. Like I said before, in the sport of boxing, we need to get some new judges. Because this is not right for the sport of boxing.
So now, Badou, you retain the title. Will you fight Bute again, or will you go on to DeGale?
DeGale, of course. I wonder if I proved already that I beat him. He's a hell of a fighter. He deserves a lot of credit. He's a great guy and a great champion, but I won the fight.
Let's bring in Lucian Bute. Come on over here. Come on over here. What is your assessment?
Thank you.
Your feeling on this draw?
Well, it was a close fight. I'm very happy. Thank you, Badou. Thank you, Mayor, the promotion, to give me this opportunity.
Were you surprised that you got the draw?
Lucian real humble.
Your
I
hand
like
would be
that.
raised as well?
Believe me, it was a very close fight. Congrats for him. He's the champion. Was the round very close? Give it to him because he has the belt. But I need very much. I need very much.
You fought very well. You're 36 years of age. You fought well in losing to DeGale. You fought well in this draw. Would you now like to fight the winner of those two? Because he has just told us, Badou, that he will fight DeGale next.
Of course, I need both. I think, my opinion, my last fight in November with DeGale was very close. Even he win, it was close. Tonight was very close fight. I show everybody because I'm still here at the top, and I need a winner of both. Shot.
Thank you very much. Fought very well. How is this?
I mean, I worked my ass off for 12 weeks or more. I fight for my family. I won the fight. I mean, it's not Bute's fault. It's the judges. But things happen. It's a dirty business. What can I do? We'll move on to the next one. People saw who won the fight.
All right, James DeGale is right here, right now.
Okay, now we got James DeGale. It's getting a little long.
He will fight you next. You guys are going to both get what you want.
Where we did it?
How do you feel? What are you doing?
Vegas, London, where we did it? It's up to you. Let's just do it. Whatever generates.
It's up to you. Where do you want this to be?
Whatever the money is.
There you go. Let's do it. But I want to box in Vegas. Let's do it. But will you come to London? I'm mixing up. I'm easy, man.
Bute gave you a hard time and gave him a hard time here this evening. What's your assessment of what we just saw? Did you feel as though Badou won?
Jack nicked it, yeah, but it was a close fight. Lucian Bute is a good fighter. He's a tough fighter, strong fighter. He's a former world champion, and he's tough, and he's got skills. But Badou Jack box well. All credit to him. But let's do it, man. Let's unify the division. Let's see who the best is.
September.
September, August, whenever you want.
We look forward to it. Hey, Lucian, one more question to you.
Okay, I can't.
Who's the best?
Okay, I can't listen anymore. There you have it. One interesting thing is going to be, will the fight be in the UK? They're both saying that they want it to be in London. However, James DeGale was open to it being in Las Vegas. In my opinion, the bigger money will be in London. But what is James DeGale's relationship like with Eddie Hearn after he took a shot at him? Go check out an interview that Boxing Scene had, basically when he said, you know, he's not going to be licking or kissing, quote unquote, or not to quote, whatever, Eddie Hearn's ass, and that he doesn't have a contract with him, and started saying that's the reason why he's promoting Caleb Smith and all, you know, that jazz. It's crazy because I would have loved to see them bring Caleb Smith into the ring. You know, that would have been crazy because here you have Badou Jack, who's the WBC champion, IBF champion, James DeGale, and Caleb Smith, the mandatory for the WBC championship, all in the same arena, and they're from all these different places. So they're fighting. You got Swedish born. You know, if I'm correct, yeah, he's a Swede, Badou Jack, versus British James DeGale in Washington, D.C. And Caleb Smith took the trip along with Sky Sports. I'm T-Street Controversy. This is T-Street Controversy Live. I cover every single major fight live. Please subscribe. Follow me on Twitter. All the links to my social media are right down below in the description box. Also, here's one final note. Lucian Bute, in my opinion, they're probably going to move him to 175 pounds, and they can get a big fight with Lucian Bute versus Adonis Stevenson in the future. I see that being something that can likely happen. Like I said, follow me on Twitter. All the links to my social media are right down below. This is T-Street Controversy, T-Street Controversy Live.